In this video, I'm going to tell you why we are going to continue crashing. I'm going to show you a live trade as we're in right now. And I'm going to show you why crypto is probably going quite a lot lower. So let's get into it. First off, let's go to NQH. Boom. Now, have you seen the markets here? And you know, obviously, we've been falling. We called it right here. Look at my first video. We called it top precisely. Now, why are we likely to continue falling? Well, basically what we're doing right now, we're just building up liquidity, right? Now, I had anticipated that this order block right there would hold. Now, that was until Monday, because then we just crashed through, right? What we want before the order block to hold is a bunch of liquidity buildup. Now, I had anticipated that we would get that. Now, we didn't get that, so we got to change our minds, right? So what is happening right now is that the market's doing a fake out bearish to engineer liquidity. So we're going to go below these lows right here. And we're going to go below these trend line, which will spur retail to go short and put their stops right up there. And we already have a bunch of liquidity up here. This is the CPI high, which is untapped. So it's a lot of liquidity just from that. But then we have all of these double tops here, right? So liquidity, we have liquidity, right? We have trend line, liquidity. You get the point. There's a lot of liquidity that's resting up here. Now, the banks are going to short that, okay? Now, here is the order block we are working with. It's on a 4-hour chart. Why is this an order block? Well, see how it's pretty much the same. We fake out a move, retail go short. We leave double tops up there, right? So they see this and they go, okay, I'm gonna put my stop up there. So this entire move is just to take out those stops. So this entire move is smart money going short, okay? Therefore, it is an order block since the banks are going short there. Now, we anticipate it to act as resistance if we are correct, because the banks have their stops up there, and it's illogical for them to take out their own stops and then let the price continue fall, right? It's very unlikely. So I anticipate a move round there, probably bounce from here below this trend line, somewhere below this liquidity, and then we're going to go up all the way up above this high, and then we're going to continue falling. And where are we falling? The big question. Well, we're falling down below this one initially, and honestly, I think we might just go all the way here. Is probably the likeliest that we do. So yeah, from my mind being that we probably get a bounce around here, we're probably gonna fall a lot more. And yeah, we have a untapped order block right around there probably. Let me look. It's not the cleanest. I'd rather, yeah, but this is untapped. So that could be a nice order block. We got a double bottom right above, you know, a lot of liquidity. So that's one to keep an eye out on. But yeah, we want to see some low building before that, some liquidity building. Yeah. Right, let's look at Bitcoin. Or I'm gonna summarize. So to summarize, we anticipate a little bit lower, a little bit higher. So the up move is the manipulation move, and then we're gonna continue falling. That's the prediction. Now let's go to Bitcoin. Let's check the trade. Okay, we're down. It's paper. We're waiting for the London. We're in a liquidity building state right now. So until London open, which is 4 a.m. now after the time change, this is, I mean, we don't trade during liquidity buildup. we trade the manipulation move, which is precisely what we're gonna do once price goes above there, right? So that could give like a 20-to-1 risk reward, right? Let's say that's 40. Probably we can get above 100 there. But yeah, stop tag, don't trade if it's in liquidity building phase. That's what I wanted to teach. Right. So I'll show you again a trade during London Open. So wait for that, and then you'll see why. Then it'll be clean. So Bitcoin. Now Bitcoin is, as I stated before, we are likely heading down there. The reason being, we have a lot of untapped liquidity there. This trend line here, people went long, stops below there. We get a weekly double bottom, right? Stops below there. So that's my initial target. Now, how are we going to get there? Well, I mean, most likely we are going to follow suit with the Nasdaq. Now, I don't really trade the Bitcoin, except for, well, I shorted Ethereum, but other than that, I just do the Nasdaq. But what I can see here is, I mean, I think this trend line here would be nice to sweep. So, well, on the 4-hour, this is our order block here. And we're building up a bunch of liquidity. So if we get right here, we're building up liquidity, right? So if we get a move above here, and then maybe we sweep this liquidity right there even, and then we can probably anticipate a continuation lower. So I think that just like Nasdaq, we're gonna get a move up, and then we're gonna continue falling, right? With our end goal being all the way down here. Now we gotta see how it aligns with the Nasdaq, right? I mean, if the Nasdaq takes out its target and Bitcoin's just here, maybe Bitcoin gets a bounce, but yeah, we'll take that with time. For now, just know that we are likely to continue fall from this order block here. Would not anticipate this high being taken, and you may sweep this, but yeah, manipulation up, fall lower. That is the consensus. Now Ethereum, for those of you who watch my early videos, you're a G. Now I said, look at all this liquidity here, right? Look at how we go to weekly, or first off, monthly trend line right there. Boom. People go long on the monthly, stops right below there. So that's a lot of liquidity, because the higher the time frame, the more liquidity. And then we have all of these double bottoms here, right? Right, double bottom, double bottom, double bottom, trend line, trend line, trend line, right? Everyone had their stops right here. And you can see how after we sweep that, we get that low there. But do we get this liquidity building before here on this one? No, we just collapse, right? So that, or well, there the move was. So right there, sorry, I'll draw a line so we can see clearly. No, that can't be right. I mean, oh yeah. No, I swear. Okay, maybe we did. All right, on my what? I swear we hadn't taken out that low. Whatever. Now I'm a clown. Well, maybe it's something with the dollar changing, but yeah, before we hadn't taken out this low here, so we had a bunch of liquidity, like this move here. That's with the one I'm telling you. had not swept these low right there. Go look at my other video, it's true. Okay, so we still had our bias bearish. Now we had this order block here that I was talking about, this one here. Do I still anticipate this to hold? Not really, guys. I mean, right now we're working with the weekly order block, which is right down there, which can very well act as a roadblock. But yeah, I mean, this is just not the way we usually get a bottom. As of now, at least, we want and to that, my Nasdaq bias determines a lot as well. Because if Nasdaq's going to go lower, the Ethereum's going to follow suit. And yeah, I'm going to be honest, if this falls, I mean, if this falls is not that good, then we're probably heading here. You know? So yeah, I'm bearish on Ethereum in general. So if we get a move back up here, maybe we get another low here probably. Then we can look for maybe another short opportunity. I mean, this right here is a clean order block. So, but I mean, the thing is, I gotta see more price action. What's the move that we get up here? What's that like, you know? I mean, if it's a market maker buy model, typical, leave double bottom, slow, build up liquidity, manipulation move, boom. Then I anticipate this order block to hold. But of course, if we get a burst up here, like, then it becomes less likely that it's hold. So I need more data, but for now, no, I'm bearish. I'm not positioned bull on Ethereum at all. And yeah. So that's a bit of a market update. Maybe we can look at ESH as well. Let me do this one. Yeah, so we do have, this is our order block on ESH. So our measured move is that we go below this into this gold here. So let's see. If we burst through this, it's probably going to act as resistance towards our low here. On the daily, yeah, we're breaking through this trend line here, which will spur shorts, high, order block. Yeah, the consensus is the same, really. We anticipate low, high, lower, low.